and welcome back to the Bible study. So, this is the next two questions. We're going to start off with the where question. If you haven't seen the first part, I would go watch that first so that you can get caught up with the first two questions of the Bible study. So, we're going to go ahead and just jump right into this. So, the where question: where is God right now? We're going to answer that question via Gideon's call to be a man of valor. In Judges chapter 6, we find that Israel has done evil in the Lord's sight. God even delivered Israel into the hands of the Midianites for 7 years. Because of this, the Midianites prevailed against Israel. The Israelites had to make homes in different mountains, caves, and strongholds. Israel then cries out to God, and then Gideon comes on the scene. Gideon was working with wheat to hide from the Midianites. He was hiding the wheat from the Midianites. Then an angel shows up and tells Gideon, "The Lord is with you, O mighty man of valor." Gideon then asked the angel, "Please, my lord, if the Lord is with us, why then has all this happened to us? And where be all his miracles which our father told us of?" You see, Israel is being put through unbearable times. They began to plead to the Lord. Gideon asked the where question, and God's answer was to send Gideon to prepare a sacrifice. And while that was happening, God sent an angel down to meet with Gideon. And with that, Gideon realized that God had never left. Can you see, God is omnipresent. He is everywhere. There is no place that you can go or that you can run that he won't already be. Deuteronomy 31 and 6 in the NIV version says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." It's actually one of my favorite verses because it reminds you that God never leaves. Our next question for this part is when. When will God come through? To answer this question, we are going to go to the apostles in the upper room. So in Acts chapter 2, we find that 120 people are praying and because they were told by Jesus to wait there until the Spirit falls. They waited 10 days. They did not know it would be 10 days. Some were probably wondering when the Lord would fulfill his promise and let the Holy Ghost fall. But then suddenly the Holy Ghost fell. And just like that, we don't know when God will answer our prayers or when he will bring us out of a situation. But God will never forsake you. Oh, there's a slide. We need to be prepared for anything God gives us, whether that be a blessing or a trial. We also need to be prepared for the biggest when in everyone's lives, and that's going to be when the rapture happens. Because we do not know when God will return, but he is coming, and we need to make sure that we are prepared for whenever that when happens. So that is it for this part, but our next part is going to be why and how, the final part in this thing, and I'll also do the closing section there as well. So I will see you all in the next one. Where's the action thing? There it is.